Hello everyone, and once again, thanks for tuning in my channel. I am Richard with A Zone Defense. What I have here today, I just received earlier this week from Lee Precision. I did pay for this out of my own money. This is a Lee reloading stand. There's some great benefits. The first benefit is I can free up space off my workbench, as well as the main purpose is the portability. It only took me about 15 minutes to assemble this, and it probably took me much less to disassemble this and then reassemble this, especially when I travel to my competition matches and I want to do some hand loads, or I'm going to stay at a hotel or an apartment. This makes a great versatile tool. Lee does give you a few accessories. It gives you this little tray holder with the bin. That way you can access, whatever you throw in here, cartridges, casings, tools, and whatnot, right? And it has pre-drilled holes. You can mount this, in different areas. It also has other accessories for sale that are as die holders that you can mount around as well. Now this is a really thick hardened steel that's all been powder coated. The bottom of the legs, the feet have rubber pads on them, so it's not going to move, and it's pretty sturdy. And let's take a quick measurement. The base of this triangle, which is the reloading part of it, is about almost 10.5 inches. And the tip of the triangle here is about 9.25 inches. And then you have a secondary shelf as more of a storage area to put your other presses on. And I'll show how that works a bit later. And the base where these feet are is about 2 feet and 2 inches in width. Now, not only is this versatile, as I mentioned before, but Lee gives you these plate receiver blocks, right? And so how this works is that if you want to do some hand loads, Lee does give you one base plate and the screws and all the attachments, and that way you can just lock it in there and start your hand loads, right? And they secure on these. All you need is a Phillips screwdriver to lock that in place, and then loosen up to take this out. And then that way you can store your single press down here. And if you want to go on to some reloading versus hand loading, if you want to use a turret press, something like that, you can just purchase another base plate, because you already have the receiver blocks, and you just tighten this down as you're turret pressing here. And there's all kinds of things you can do with this, right? But you can see how the functionality of this will work. And it takes up very little space. When I was shopping around for a loading stand, I did see at least one other out there that was more of a folding table. And it was kind of a plastic with some wood and with some metal. And I saw one video on that, and it was really, really wobbly. This is not wobble at all. It's very, very sturdy. Yeah, it doesn't fold up. I can't just, fold up and put it in the closet, but I can disassemble it, no problem. Or I can just, batten down all my receiver blocks here and just throw this in the back of my truck, and, no problem, right? So I love it. I've already started to work with some hand loads off of this stand on my C press over there, and I love it, right? Anyways, you can pick these up for probably under 160 bucks. I definitely did. And man, this is a great versatile accessory tool that will last, a lifetime. And I can take this, make it portable by adding some rollers at the bottom of these legs, and definitely free up my workbench area. Anyways, guys, thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed this. Again, please don't forget to subscribe and like. All right, take care.